One of the biggest mistakes that advisors make in the first meeting is they don't ask a simple question that can really increase the number of prospects that turn into clients. And the strange thing here is that this question that we're going to go over, it doesn't increase the number of people who become clients right away, but rather it increases the number of people who become clients in 6 to 12 months from now. Now, that might not make any sense, but it will in just a moment. Because if you think about advisors and how we've been trained, how many of us have been trained, it's kind of like that transactional process, right? Or that transactional event with somebody. We meet with someone and we offer value or try to offer our services, and they decide yes or no. And you've heard that horrible analogy of being a hunter, right, for new business. The advisors that have that mindset, the hunter mindset, they're really missing out on the long game. Instead of just being a hunter, we should really think about being a farmer. Because not everyone that we talk to in the first meeting or second meeting is ready to become a client right away, right? But maybe they'll be ready in the future. Maybe there's going to be an event in the future that causes them to really need an advisor. And if we only remain transactional in nature and we have 2 or 3 meetings with someone and they don't become a client, and if we forget about them, then we're not going to be top of mind when that future need arises, 6 to 12 months from now. Here's what we need to do to play the long game and stay top of mind for people who don't become clients in the first meeting. This is something to put in your first meeting framework. If you don't have a first meeting framework, subscribe to this channel because I talk a lot about the things to do so that you can connect and then build trust with clients. So in the first meeting framework, when someone asks a question and maybe you talk with them about it or answer a question that they have, say something like this. There's actually multiple places you can do this in the first meeting, but say something like, that's a great topic for my monthly email. We typically send out 1 concise email a month focused on making your retirement better. Would you be interested in receiving that? And they'll either say yes or no. And when we ask this, we've never had anyone say no in the first meeting. So now you've got permission to add them to your monthly email list, and then they'll start to get regular communication from you. So if they don't become a client in that first or second meeting, then they're there and they'll continue to hear you and see your name. And either they'll unsubscribe in the future because they're working with somebody else, or they'll keep you on their email inbox, and then they'll keep seeing your name, and maybe something will come up in the future. Some prospects who I've talked to who have become clients have said, I got more help from you than my current advisor. And that's because I wasn't doing anything except sending out 1 email. We do a weekly email actually to a bunch of people, and they're just getting helpful tips. It's really help at scale, which is what we want to do. But they were getting more help from us than their current advisor, so they ended up switching. This is the farmer mentality. You're planting helpful seeds for people, and maybe they'll grow into something else. You're really focusing on giving and not taking, which is one of the best marketing strategies that you can have. So if this was helpful, then like this video, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on next week's financial advisor training video.